So have you ever wished your phone could just know what you wanted to do instead of making you tap through settings all day? Well, if you own a Samsung Galaxy phone, it actually can. So Samsung Routine is one of the most underrated features on your Galaxy device. It lets your phone automatically perform action based on condition you choose, saving you time, battery life, and a lot of frustrations. So today I'm going to show you 7 Samsung Routine that I use all the time. So they're simple to set up, incredibly useful, and once you've tried them, you wonder how you ever lived without them. So let's get started. So imagine you're relaxing at home, you make a nice cup of tea, watching TV, or cooking dinner. Now, every few minutes, you pick up your phone to reply to a message, check YouTube, skip a song, or look up something. Now, every single time you wake up your phone, you have to unlock it using your fingerprint or your PIN number. Now, it doesn't take long, but after dozens of times every day, it becomes surprisingly annoying. But what if you just pick up your phone and you just go ahead and swipe up and your phone unlocks automatically? So this routine uses your trusted Wi-Fi network as a trigger. So when your phone is connected to your home Wi-Fi or any trusted Wi-Fi network you choose, it automatically keeps your phone unlocked. So the moment you leave home and disconnect from that network, Samsung automatically restores your normal security settings, meaning your fingerprint, PIN, or password is required again. So your phone remains fully protected when you're outside while giving you a much smoother experience when you're somewhere you trust. So how do you enable this routine? So to enable this, you want to go ahead and open up settings, scroll down and find modes and routine. Now from here, tap on routines and then tap on the plus sign. And here we'll go ahead and configure the if and then statement. So here if, we'll go ahead and first find what will trigger this. So we'll search for Wi-Fi. So if you're connected to a Wi-Fi network, connected, and we'll go ahead and add the network, which is this. Now next, press done. And now then, so this is what the routine you wanted to do. So if the conditions are met, then you want to go ahead and do the specific action. So here you want to find keep your phone unlocked. So if you just go ahead and search for keep your phone unlocked, you'll find it right there. Tap on this, and then this will give you a warning here. So this will keep your phone unlocked for 4 hours after the conditions are met while it's unlocked. So go ahead and press OK, and then press save. Go ahead and enter your PIN number to verify yourself, press done, and press home. Now, if you go ahead and lock your phone's already connected to the home network. So you'll see that there is already an unlock symbol right there. So all you have to do is just swipe up and use your phone. So no need to use your fingerprint, no need to enter in your PIN number. So this routine removes hundreds of unnecessary unlocks every week without reducing your security when you're away from home. So it's one of those automation you stop noticing because it simply works, and that's exactly how automation should feel. Now, many of us leave the location switched off because it uses extra battery. But then you open Google Map, Uber, or maybe a food delivery app, and then suddenly realize location has been disabled. So you have to either leave the app or tap here to switch location on, and then go back to the app. And then after you're done with all this, you need to go ahead and remember to turn it off later on. Well, then we have a solution for this. So if I go ahead and open up a specific app like Uber, you'll see that location will automatically turn on. So that banner that was there, it basically disappears. So this routine automatically enables location whenever you open selected apps. So for example, if you choose apps like Google Map, Waze, Uber, Deliveroo, Just Eat, maybe Pokemon Go, or anything else that needs GPS, it'll basically detect that app and it'll switch off location. So now as you can see, this location is switched on. If I go ahead and leave the app now, location will be turned off. So there we go. If I go back to the app, location will turn on automatically. So you never have to remember to toggle it yourself. So to enable this, go ahead and open up your Modes and Routine app, or you can go into settings. Here, you're going to go ahead and tap on routine, then tap on the plus sign, and then go ahead and configure the if and then statement. So for the if, we'll go ahead and find app open. And now we'll go ahead and find what apps you want to open. So I want to go ahead and include Uber Eats. I want to include Maps. And I want to go ahead and include, let's see, Just Eat or Just Park. So this is my parking location. So now press done. And then you want to go ahead and find location. So you want to switch location on. Press done, press save. Done again, and then press home. So now if you go ahead and open up Maps, you'll see the location turned on right there. When I leave Maps, location will be turned off. As you can see, if I go ahead and open up maybe the parking app, so location will be turned on. And then once I leave it, location will be turned off. So you get the convenience of having location available exactly when it's needed while reducing unnecessary battery usage the rest of the day. So it's completely automatic, meaning one less thing for you to think about. So perhaps you're someone who usually keep mobile data switched off, just like me here, to save battery or avoid unnecessary data usage. Then you're out somewhere and suddenly need to order food or maybe book a taxi. So here, if I go ahead and open up Uber Eats, it'll basically tell me that I have no mobile data. There we go. So we can't reach our network right now. Please check your connection. So since I don't have any mobile data or I'm not connected to Wi-Fi since I'm outside, I won't be able to use this app. So I need to go ahead and remember to go into settings, start mobile data, and then you start using Uber Eats. Now, what if I said you can go ahead and just open an app and mobile data will be switched on automatically? So currently you can see that mobile data is switched off. If I go ahead and open up Instagram, you'll see mobile data turned on. So Wi-Fi has turned on. So there we go, mobile data, it's switched on. We have mobile data as well. If I press home, mobile data will switch off. So this routine automatically enables mobile data whenever you open selected apps. So for example, food delivery apps, ride sharing apps, banking apps, or anything else you only occasionally use while away from Wi-Fi. So once you close the app, mobile data automatically switches off again. So it's seamless and requires no manual input. So how do you enable this? So to enable this, go ahead and open up your modes and routine. Here, tap on the plus sign, and here we'll go ahead and configure the if and then statement. So if, so we'll find app open. So here we want to go ahead and specify specific apps. So say for example, Uber Eats, Instagram, and TikTok. Press done. So if we open Uber Eats, Instagram, or TikTok, then we want to go ahead and switch on mobile data. Switch it on and then press done. Press save, press done again, and then press home. So now as you can see, mobile data is switched off. We'll go ahead and open up the Uber Eats, and you'll see mobile data will switch on automatically. Now if I go ahead and quit this, mobile data will switch off. So it's seamless and requires no manual input. So you'll never forget to turn mobile data on when you actually need it, and you'll never accidentally leave it running afterwards. So that can help save battery life and reduce unnecessary background data usage. Now, I personally keep auto rotate turned off all the time because I hate it when the screen rotates while I'm lying on the sofa. But when I watch YouTube, Netflix, or browse my photos, landscape mode is much better. Now, normally that means I have to go ahead and open up my quick settings, and I need to go ahead and change my orientation to auto rotate. Now, after I'm finished watching it, and if I go ahead and rotate this, this will automatically rotate, which is really annoying. Now to tackle this, we have a routine. So if I have the auto rotate to locked portrait mode, if I go ahead and open up gallery, now if I go ahead and turn this, this will turn it into landscape mode. If I go home, this will switch back to portrait mode. And as you can see, orientation is still locked. So this routine automatically enables auto rotate whenever you open apps like YouTube, Netflix, streaming apps, VLC player, gallery, or any video players you choose. So as soon as you leave those apps, portrait lock is restored automatically, and you never need to manually change screen orientation again. So how do you enable this? So to enable this, you want to go ahead and open up your modes and routine, tap on routine, then tap on the plus sign, and here we'll go ahead and configure the if and then statement. So we'll go ahead and add the if first. So if an app is opened, so here we'll set a specific app. So let's just say, for example, gallery. So if gallery is open, then we want the screen orientation. So we can search for screen orientation, or you can go ahead and scroll down, find display, And from here, find screen orientation. Tap on this. Now here we want to go ahead and switch it to auto rotate. So here we can go ahead and choose if you want it in landscape mode or in portrait mode. Press done, press save, and then press done again. Now press home. So now if you go ahead and open up gallery, this will auto rotate automatically. If I press home, this will switch back to portrait mode. Now, since we only apply to gallery, this won't be applied to other apps, like maybe calculator. It'll still work in portrait mode. So your phone behaves exactly how you want it, depending on what you're doing. So it's a small automation that quickly becomes something you can't live without. So maybe you keep your phone on silent while you're working, studying, or sleeping. Now, the problem is that you could miss an important call from your partner, your children, your parent, or someone else you really need to hear. So this routine can specify important contacts and can basically increase the volume when their call comes in. So Samsung Routine allows you to create a rule where only selected contacts can ring at full volume. So everyone else follows your normal silent or vibrate settings. You can even customize different ringtones or notification volumes depending on who's calling. So here I'll go ahead and set my volume to low, which I always do. Now to set this, go ahead and open up your modes and routine, tap on the plus sign, and now we'll configure the if and then statement. So within the call section, we're going to go ahead and find while incoming call is ringing. Tap on this and we're going to find specific caller. So here we'll find a specific caller here. So say for example, this unknown number. Press done. And then we're going to go ahead and set the sound condition. Sound and vibration. Choose sound mode and volume. And here you're going to go ahead and increase the volume. So we're going to go ahead and hear it at 100%. Now we'll press done. And then we'll press save. Press done again. First, let me just show you the volume. So it's at 0%. So now when I go ahead and make a call from the other phone.
Unknown number. Unknown number.
You can see that the ringtone does ring very loud and it's nearly at 100%. Now, if you look at our volume, you'll notice that everything is at 0. So it returns back to its normal silent mode after the call has been completed. Now you can go ahead and customize the different volumes as well. So you can go ahead and customize the ringtone and the notification at any level you want. Maybe you don't want to hear notification from this person and you only want to hear a phone call from this person. You can enable that as well. So if that person messages you, you won't be able to hear anything. However, if he does call you, you'll be able to hear the ringtone. So you stay focused without worrying about missing genuinely important calls. So it's fantastic balance between peace and accessibility. Now imagine you're taking a photo during a meeting, at a museum, in a library, or while your baby is sleeping. Now the last thing you want to hear is your camera making this loud shutter sound every single time you press the button. So how can we mute this sound without muting the whole phone? So whenever you open the camera app, this routine will automatically change your phone to silent mode and lower the system sound so camera operates quietly. So once you close the camera app, your previous sound settings are restored automatically. So everything happens in the background, just like this. So here, if I go ahead and open up the camera app, take a picture, you'll see that the volume is now all down. If I close the app, check my volume, you'll see that my volume is all at 100%. So there's no more shutter sound. So how do you enable this? So to enable this, go ahead and open up your modes and routine, tap on the routine tab here, and then tap on the plus sign, and now configure the if and then statement. So if, we'll go ahead and find a specific app. So app opened. We'll search for camera, done. And then we'll go ahead and ask it to do something. So we'll go ahead and find sound, sounds and vibration, and sound mode and volume. And here you want to go ahead and mute completely every single thing. So tap done, tap save, tap done again, and then press home. So now here, your volume is 100%. We'll open up the camera app and everything basically mutes. So there's no more shutter sound. If I press home, you'll hear that sound notification. That means now everything is back to 100% for the sound. So everything happens in the background. So you never have to remember to mute your sound before taking photos. It makes taking pictures much more discreet while ensuring your normal sound settings comes back afterwards. Now, not every routine has to improve productivity. Sometimes it's nice to make your phone feel just a little more enjoyable to use. So this routine enables edge lighting whenever you unlock your phone using your fingerprint, just like this here. So as the display wakes up, the edge of the screen lights up with smooth animation, giving your Galaxy phone a more premium and polished appearance. So you can customize the colors and the effects to match your own style. So let me show you how to enable this. So to enable this, go ahead and open up your modes and routine, tap on routine at the bottom, then tap on the plus sign. Now here we'll configure the if and then statement. So if, we'll find the unlock, fingerprint unlock. So unlock with fingerprint, we'll go ahead and choose what fingerprint. So I usually unlock with my right thumb. So I'll choose the right thumb, press done. Then we'll go ahead and find the effect, so edge. So the edge lighting effect once. Now here you can go ahead and choose what edge lighting. So a blue light, a glitter, echo at the side, or a spotlight right here. Now after that, you can go ahead and choose your color. So if you want a yellow light, maybe a white light, any color you want, then you can choose the advanced. So you can go ahead and choose your transparency, or you can have the duration. So I'll go ahead and choose a basic one. We'll choose a color, which is maybe yellow, and we'll go ahead and choose the width, make it a bit thicker, and make it go a bit longer, like this. Press done, press save, and then press done again. Now press home, we'll lock your device, wake it up, and there we have an orange outline just on the edge of the screen. So it doesn't save time or battery, but it makes your phone feel more personalized and enjoyable every time you use it. Sometimes it's the little touches that make the biggest difference. So those are the 7 Samsung routines that genuinely make your life every day easier. So the beauty of Samsung routine is that once you set them up, you completely forget they're there. So your phone simply starts behaving the way you always wished it would. So if you found this video helpful, please hit the like button because it really helps the channel grow. I also love to know which routine is your favorite, or if you've created one that's even better. Let everyone know in the comment section. And if you enjoy simple Samsung tips, hidden features, and easy to follow tutorials, don't forget to subscribe to the Simple Dad and turn on bell notifications so you never miss a future video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.